You're watching Knuckles Up.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Austin Webb here. Knuckles Up MMA with Cat God Rob. First week of our picks, our bet slips. Check it out. Tell them what it's all about. Cat God Rob, what you got to say?
Thanks everybody for watching. We got a good one here in Tampa. We're here in Florida, down in Sarasota, about an hour south. Austin's actually going to be going. He went up to the Fighters Hotel.
Yeah, I've been at the Fighters Hotel for Monday and Wednesday. I was there for the media day. Got to meet tons of fighters. Got tons of autographs. Shout out to everybody on the card. Let's get into this first fight. Josephine Knudsen versus Piera Rodriguez. So I got to meet Josephine in person. She was super awesome, super sweet, and a badass too. I think she's going to probably, I don't know if it's going to, I think she could get it done, but I think it's going to go the distance. I see Piera Rodriguez, as long as Josephine can stuff those takedowns this time and keep it on the feet, I think she's going to piece Rodriguez up. I'm going to have to go Josephine here. I'll go with decision, but I'll just go Josephine straight up bet. What do you got here, Rob?
Yeah, I'm also liking Josephine. I feel like it's pretty much a lock with her. It's one of the fights I favorably view going in one fighter's way versus the other. I think the minus 225 straight up money line on her is very nice at this price. She could really be like a minus 500 type favorite.
Yeah, honestly.
So I would, if they had the UFC exclusive bet available for us on Hard Rock on these undercards, I would go ahead and pick her by TKO or decision because I'm not sleeping on her striking. I could see Josephine knocking her out.
Yeah, she was looking strong, bro, when I met her, bro. She was very strong. She looks like she had a great camp, so.
Yeah, I could see her finishing it. That's why in most girls' fights, my go-to play is bet the over.
Yeah.
But I'm a little nervous with this one, so I'm just going to take Josephine straight up.
All right, let's get into the next one. We got, Davy Grant versus Raymond Tavares.
So, Davy Raymond. We got Mr. Dangerous versus the Savage. Who do you like in this one, Austin?
I'm going to have to go with Tavares. I saw both of them at the Fighters Hotel. Didn't get to meet anyone, but I did see them walking around. And just by the looks of the weight cuts and everything, I'm going with Tavares. He looked much more ready. And I think that Davy Grant's age might be getting to him. I mean, I never underestimate him in any fight. He's a legend, but I think that his age could get to him. I think I'm going to go with the younger guy here, Tavares, to win just straight up.
I really went back and forth on this one. The main decision, the main factor for me is definitely age. But I also see that our boy Ramon, the Savage, is fighting out of Florida, out of Jacksonville. And I do love America. So I'm going to take him over the British
Florida
guy.
Boy fighting in Florida. Yeah, let's go.
Duval. So
let's go.
Sorry, Davey, but we don't want your tea and crumpets. I hope Ramon tees off on him.
So we're going with the Savage here. Ramon Tavares. Next fight.
Hold on, let me look at my bet really quick too. What do you have in this? Did you just take him straight up? Tavares straight up. Okay. I also have Tavares straight up on this. So I mean, it's minus 115 at the time we're recording this on Hard Rock. Do they know something we don't know? I mean, he's 4-5 in his last 5 versus 2-3.
It's just a veteran versus
38 versus 30. Yeah, I mean, we've seen it go the opposite way.
This is him testing his skills, so
let's see.
Next fight up, we got Miranda Maverick versus Jamie Lynn Horth. Now, here...
It's a terrible pick of Jamie Lynn.
Yeah, they didn't do so good with that.
Needs to change that for her.
Yeah, she did her no justice. I met Miranda at the Fighters Hotel as well. She signed a couple gloves for me. Awesome. She's an awesome person. I'm going to have to go with Miranda here. Fear the Maverick.
By decision, minus 260.
Yeah, I got her by decision. Just straight up. She looked solid. She looked like she was in shape. Looked like she had a great weight cut. Her family's supposed to be here for the first time to watch her. Jamie Lynn's coming from Canada. No disrespect or nothing, but I just think Miranda on the feet and on the ground has the upper hand here. I think she's going to take her It's going to go by decision, though. I think we're going to go all 3 rounds on that one as well. I just took her straight up, though. Miranda Maverick straight up. Who you going with, Rob?
I got Miranda Maverick by decision. I think that's going to be just a good pick here. I know 7-1-0 seems scary.
She's minus 600 too. She's minus 600.
Minus 600 straight up. Minus 260 by decision. Maverick's not going to get knocked out by Horth. Horth could, in theory, get knocked out by
She's
Maverick.
7-1.
She's 34 years old. She's fighting 27-year-old.
Yeah,
she does have the height. She does have the height, but she's got a half-inch reach advantage at that height. Maybe she tags her up. Maybe
Miranda's got the power
and keeps range.
Miranda does have the power.
I think Miranda just gets on top of her
if you want. Yeah, hold her down.
So I'm a little nervous about this going the distance if Miranda does get on top.
That's why I'm just taking Miranda straight up here.
I might change my pick. For now, I have it by decision.
Miranda straight up for me.
All right, we're going into the next fight.
Miles Johns versus Felipe Lima. We got a boxer versus a kickboxer here. Felipe Lima, I met. Dope person. I met him with Josephine, the whole team together. Dope person. Looks like he had a great cut. Looks like he's ready to fight, came ready to brawl. I also met Miles Johns. Nice guy. He didn't say much. Looked like his cut might have not been going as well. But he did sign a glove for me, which was really nice of him. And I appreciate it. But I'm going to have to go with my boy Felipe Lima here, 100%. I think he's going to finish him. I think he gets the job done. I think he ends up finishing him with a knee up the center or a kick. I just see he's got the size. He's got a little more height on him. I think that he's going to take Miles Johns out here. What you got, Rob?
I didn't get to see him in person. Miles Johns, to me, does look bigger. Does look like potentially the stronger fighter, right? It's not somebody Lima wants on top of him. But Lima being from Brazil kind of,
Fighting out of Sweden, though.
Fighting out of Sweden? Is he really?
Yeah, he was part of Hamzat's camp before Hamzat. Their coach, Andres the General, used to be Hamzat Chimaev's coach over in Sweden.
He's fighting out of Brazil now. But
he's from Brazil, but he trains out of Sweden.
That's so weird.
A lot of fighters travel international.
Wow. I figured they all just come to Florida because it's just awesome here.
No, I mean, some do train here as well, but some train in Vegas, some train in Sweden, some train in Russia, Dagestan. Just depends where you live. But a lot of people, Sweden has become a hot spot for training.
That's wild. Would never known that. Jungle Boy, out of his element, training in Sweden, comes in to face Chapo. He's 4 years younger. He's on quite a win streak. A lot of people are saying this is going to go out by TKO. This will prove if Lima's ready to move up and fight tougher opponents. I mean, he has to win here. He doesn't have to win, but I guess he should win here. I guess I'm just going to run with Felipe. I do feel like Miles Johns could make it interesting, especially if he's able to get on top of Felipe early.
I got Felipe Lima, and if you want to make it even crazier, second round knockout.
Second round knockout.
If you want to make it crazier, I'm calling it here.
For Felipe Lima.
But take him straight up.
Lima straight up is minus 260.
That's a safe bet, but I'm taking knockout if you want to get crazy, y'all. Let's get to the next fight. Next fight we got Sean Woodson versus Fernando Padilla. Now,
you said you ran into Sean.
I did run into Sean.
Tell us about
and he was super cool. Dope guy. One of the really coolest guys that I ran into at the hotel. Coolest fighters. Other than Felipe and his team and Josephine, they were super cool as well. I ran into, he's just walking casual. Signed a glove for me as well. He looked like he had a good camp. He said he felt good and everything. And I'm going to have to go with him, even though I have not seen Fernando yet. 12-1, Sean Woodson, every time he finds a way to get it done and pick those people apart. I feel like Fernando, I mean, even though he does have some decent striking, he's going to have to take him down if he wants to win this fight. I think Sean Woodson's going to come away with the W here and keep going on that win streak. What you got here for me, Rob?
I'm going with Woodson hesitantly. I mean, I remember watching him fight Charles Jourdain and thinking, wow, this guy has a very interesting build. I'm not going to call him weird, or a reference to the fact that he's possibly an alien. But I don't know this Padilla, as well. It seems like majoritively people are largely favoring Woodson. It does scare me when people are so confident one way.
I mean, never underestimate Badia. I haven't seen him yet. So right now, every time I go to fight, every person that's signed gloves for me so far, knock on wood, has won their fight that night. So we'll see if the streak continues.
All right. So
Next fight we got
Alvarez.
Joel Alvarez and Jakar Close. This one's going to be a close one, no pun intended. I haven't seen either. Actually, no, I saw Jakar. I'm pretty sure. I think it was him walking through the lobby. Haven't seen Alvarez. I don't have too much insight on the fighters on this one, personally, other than their fighting styles and stuff to go off of. I like Jakar here. But I also like Joe Alvarez. So this one, I was kind of split, so I just went ahead and took the over 1.5 here, guys, is what I'm going to have to go with. Over 1.5 with me being split between these two. What you got, Rob?
Let me take a look and see what I have here. I was going back and forth, too. I mean, I haven't seen I haven't watched these guys. I see Alvarez is 6'3", he's 21-3-0.
They're both need to keep winning to get on their way up. You know what I'm saying? So
I have it over 1.5 or minus 150.
With it being 1.5, I don't see them. I mean, either one could get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But I think they can last 1.5 rounds.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm also taking the over on that.
All right.
I mean, let's see. Has he ever lost? I mean, he lost in the 157 in round 2 to Arman, ground and pound.
Round exactly. That's all we need.
Mm-mm.
With 1 minute 50 seconds.
1.5. You're right. It's not one. Drekar close.
All right. What do we got for the next fight?
Let's see. We got Michael Johnson versus Atman Azitar.
This one, same thing. I think it's going to end in a knockout, but I don't know who's getting knocked out. I have a feeling Michael Johnson's going to get knocked out. No reason why. But I'm taking
I'm taking over 1.5.
Over 1.5.
That's what I did. I had the same thing. We have the same thing.
I bet we don't have the same on the next bet. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, Tokos versus Navajo Sterling. Undefeated Navajo Sterling versus Tokos. I've seen both. Sterling looks insanely huge. Tokos looks insanely huge. Pause.
No diddy.
But Tokos signed a glove for me. I haven't got a chance to ask Sterling yet. I'm sure he'll sign, of course. So I'm not going to go off that. But
what do you mean? You got to go off that.
I am going to go off that. Tokos, but I could get Sterling tomorrow.
He's from Deerfield Beach, Florida.
I know. I'm taking Tokos because he's from Florida, and he signed a glove. Super cool. Sterling is freaking scary as shit. He's 27. He's young. He could just take a loss in his first debut and still come. I think the UFC is trying to push him here, though. That's why they got him on the main card. But I'm going to have to take Tokos here.
I'm not going to take Tokos here.
I didn't think you would.
I'm not sold on the Aussie. I mean, he's fighting
He's
down
been knocked
under.
out pretty bad before.
He knocked out Philip Letu. I don't think he's ever lost. Oh,
that's Navajo, bro.
Oh, Navajo. Sorry, yeah.
Tokos has lost 4 times.
Yeah,
He's been knocked out pretty bad in his last fight. But, I'm going with my glove theory, and Navajo hasn't signed yet, only because
Do you know Navajo's first name?
What?
Rongo Tihengia. Navajo Hunter Sterling?
I have no idea.
Yehengia. Rongo Tiengia.
Now he could. I think he's gonna be a future champion. To be honest, I should pick him here, but I'm split here, honestly, guys. But if I'm going with the glove theory, I'm going Tukos. If I'm going with my fucking brain, I'm going Navajo Sterling. But we're gonna go Tukos here for glove and spiritual reasons. Navajo could always get knocked the fuck out. He didn't have that much time on the UFC Contender Series. We don't have much footage on him. Tokos for the win. That's my final pick. Seal the deal.
Okay. I mean, he's a British Greek guy fighting out of Florida. Wish him the best of luck. I don't think he takes down Navajo. I know you don't in your heart either, in your brain. All right. Daniel Marcos, who looks like he could legitimately be on an episode of Narcos.
Adrian Yanez, number 23 bantamweight in the world. But undefeated, number 27 bantamweight, Daniel Marcos. Both of them signed for me. Both awesome people. Both took picks. Both great guys. Both look like they've had a great weight cut. It's really, really hard to decide on this one, but Yanez is the older one, is more experienced. Everybody needs to get handed a loss here every now and then, but I don't think it's going to be this time. I think Daniel Marcos is going to remain undefeated. I think he's going to end up being a champion one day. I'm going to have to go Daniel Marcos on this one, and that's that. Although I love Adrian Yanez, he's super dope, and it was signed for me. I'm thinking Daniel might take this one. Rob?
100%. 100% going with Marcos. I think he just pieces him up the whole time.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
And he just goes ahead and wins the scorecard by decision. Might knock him out.
Guys, this is going to be
knock him out.
the future champ. Daniel Marcos, mark my words right now. I'm saying this, and I mean it. Future champion right here.
This will be a big test for him. I mean, in theory.
This is his test right here. Adrian Yanez. He beats Adrian Yanez, then he beats... he has a fight in the top 15. He wins that, and then it's up from there. So with that being said, Daniel Marcos, love you, Adrian, but for my fighter picks for the Hard Rock, we are going Daniel. But good luck to both of you, both athletes. May the best man win. Next fight, we got Dustin Jacoby versus Vitor Petrino. So. 19-9 versus 11-1. Dustin Jacoby is a vet. I saw him taking a jog. He didn't want to interrupt his exercise. I'm sure he would have signed. Seemed like a nice guy. Vitor, I caught him. Actually, he was the first UFC fighter that signed for me when I got to the hotel. I saw him when I got up to Channelside, the first day I went up there, Monday. He was arriving from the airport, like literally as I was walking up to the hotel, I saw him right by the front door, and he took pictures with me, signed a couple gloves for me. Super dope dude. I'm going to have to take Vitor here, not just off pure fact that he signed gloves for me and was awesome, took that time, but he's younger here. He's looks like he's got a fucking great weight cut. He's looked massive. I just think he's going to take it here. He's got the strength, the size. He's got the youth, the skills. I think he beats Dustin Jacoby here, even though Dustin Jacoby is that guy for a long time. It's either he wins one, lose one, and Vitor is not going to... He's on a 4-fight win streak here. He's not losing. I think he keeps his win streak alive. I'm going with Vitor here, and to make it saucy, if you want to keep it, I think he's gonna knock him out. I think he knocks Dustin out, but if you want to be safe, just bet him straight up. But if you want to spice it up, I think Vitor could win by knockout here. Cat Guy, hit him with what you got.
Vitor's a monster. I don't really see him losing. I could see him easily knocking him out. I took Vitor by decision or TKO. It's not the greatest odds on these. Yeah, KO or decision minus 200. So for Vitor Petrino to win by KO, TKO, DQ, or decision, and that's going to pay minus 200. I like that. All right, on to the next fight.
Manel Cap versus Bruno Silva. Now this is going to be a barn burner, y'all.
Honestly, I like Manel. I like Starboy.
I love Manel. I think he's gonna win the for sure. But he got robbed in his last fight versus Makai. Well, Makai's just a piece of shit. That's why he's out of the UFC now. But I'm gonna have to go with Manel here. I don't see Bruno having much on him unless he takes him to the ground and.
Why are they giving Bruno Silva after the Mokaev shit? Because Bruno's just going to try and get on top of him.
Well, Bruno strikes too now. He's got some hands, but I don't know. Honestly, this one I took Manel Cap. I think he's a better fighter just all around. Striking on the ground everywhere, I think. And I think he's got more steam and more pizzazz.
He's got a 2-inch reach advantage and a 1-inch height advantage. I feel like it's more than that.
He's trying
Bruno
to...
Silva at 5'4" might be an overstatement.
I'm going straight up Manel here. That's my final.
Yeah. I have
if you want to be safe,
KO.
you can bet the distance over 2.5.
I got KO or decision minus 300 for Manel. So, yeah.
Next fight. Moving on, we got Billy Quarantillo, hometown Tampa boy, versus Cub Swanson, the vet, both American boys. Now, I got love for both these guys. Haven't got to meet either one of them in person yet. Now, Billy is the opponent. He's favored. Cub is the underdog. Billy's hometown. I like his striking. They both got good striking. Cub's getting old now. A lot of people are saying Billy ain't got it no more, but I think Billy's gonna come get that win. 41 years old, Cub Swanson versus. Billy's not young himself, but I think Billy takes it here. Being in his hometown, gonna have all his people here. He's got his gym here. I think I'm gonna go with Billy Q on this one.
I'm going the other way. I'm taking Cub Swanson. And I can't remember who said it, but it was in an interview. And they were saying the best thing you can have is a fight out of town. And the reason that is because you're not stressing about family and friends showing up to the event, getting such and such tickets and this and that and all these other things. They kind of get in the way of your training, break you out of your funk and your mindset for going into these battles. And I think it's going to get to Billy. And he has lost his step. So has Cub.
Yeah, it's not a bad viewpoint.
Yeah, so, I think I go Cub here. I think Billy, the hometown kid, winning is a better story. And also, this is a weird co-event. This is a weird co-main.
Yeah.
This is, I feel like...
I think that they're doing it because hometown, and it's a fight night, brother.
And is Cub gonna hang up his gloves? Did he tell Dave like that?
Maybe
I'm done.
It could be his retirement 41. Fight. Yeah, it could be his retirement fight. So
he's like, let me.
I'm still going Billy, but best of luck to both men. I got respect for both of them.
He's pretty active, kind of. Maybe he takes the gloves off here, places them down. 41's old to be doing combat sports. You know what I mean? It's not Tom Brady. He's not if he had a 300-pound lineman in there, with him.
Yeah.
All right, Colby Covington versus
Joaquin Buckley in the main event, guys. Oh, this is spicy. This is what we all are here for. A little chaos and New Mansa. Buck versus chaos. Who you going with, Rob? I'll let you start it off.
I'm going with Buckley. Colby Covington's a character. Respect him for the MAGA movement, and he loves Trump, etc. But Buckley, since he's moved down in weight, has been a freak. He's pummeling everyone. He doesn't look like he's supposed to be there, and it's like he does. He gets there. He's so fluid, so light. He doesn't look too bulky. We were watching the Kevin Holland fight earlier when he was up the higher weight class, and he looked good, but Holland with more weight on him looked way better. I think Kevin should just stay up there. I'm not sure why he doesn't.
Buckley comes at you like a fucking bucking bull, bro.
Dude, oh yeah.
And Colby, I think, is going to take advantage of that. If he comes into Colby like that, he's going to get taken down.
You got to say...
Colby's wrestling is good, bro. Colby's got great wrestling. Buckley probably got some good wrestling too, but the way he comes at him, he was able to knock Wonderboy out because Wonderboy only has stand-up. Colby's got everything. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he's been in these 5 distant battles multiple times. Buckley hasn't seen the full 5. He might. I don't think he's seen a full 5. He might have had some main events, but I don't know if he's seen a full 5 yet. Also, this being said, so far, I've met both fighters, and you're not going to believe which one of them signed. Not Buckley, but Colby. Colby took the time to sign for the fans. Not saying Buckley won't tomorrow. He was in a hurry because it's a media day, but Colby, being the bigger star here, had the time to sign. And if I'm going with my glove theory, I'm going Colby all the way here.
Colby
Covington to beat Joaquin Buckley. It's definitely going to go, I think, decision. But I think Colby's going to take him the whole full 5, and Joaquin's going to get tired. If Joaquin doesn't finish Colby in the first 3, then Colby's going to dog him the rest of the way. Unless Colby gets hurt again with his fucking foot in the first round. We'll see. But I'm taking Colby because, much respect, I appreciate him taking the time to sign. I know he's got crazy things to do and all this stuff, but he took the time to sign. And as it goes, right now, everybody who's signed for me is undefeated, so I'm going with that theory again. Let's go Colby this weekend. Joaquin, maybe you'll sign for me tomorrow on Friday at the open workouts and change your luck. But right now, we going Colby all the way. Underdog, going to upset Buckley to go the distance. Let's go.
No, I'm going with Buckley, 100%.
Good for you.
I think he's just going to be too strong if he gets up against the cage with Colby. Colby's not going to be in a position where he can put Buckley on his ass and instead is just going to get manhandled. I see Buckley finishing this within 3. My bet is Buckley by TKO or decision. It's at -300. So, yeah, that was that. That's the full card.
That's a wrap, folks. Every single fight from top to bottom, early prelims to the main card. If you got any questions about our predictions, or if you want to hear more in depth about what we know behind the scenes, give us a DM, comment below what you want to hear, let us know, and we'll cover it. For now, we will be covering clips and stuff of Tampa. I will be at the event. I'll get some clips. We'll be posting photos of the fighters, clips of the fighters, footage for y'all as well on the shorts. Check those out. We appreciate y'all listening. Check out and listen to those bets. If you want a lock, I will give you a lock right now as well. I kept a little something separate here. Just for, if you want, that I feel like they're all going to win. Josephine Knudsen, Miranda Maverick, Felipe Lima, and Daniel Marcos. All 4 of those. If you bet those 4, I guarantee that's my locks.
My locks are on Minnow, Cape by KO, TKO, DQ, or decision, a -300. I'm taking Marcos, -200, same thing. I'm going with Alvarez and Close over 1.5.
If anybody want to make some real money, Felipe Lima, round 2 TKO. Flying knee up the center. Pop! That's Knuckles Up MMA for you, y'all.
Thanks for watching Knuckles Up MMA. Like and subscribe for more content.